If you guys are ever thinking about suicide, don't do it. God doesn't want you to. God wants to kill you himself in his own special way.
Alright, so do you have any... Well, you had the correction about the masochist thing.
Alright, so yeah, let's start this. Yes. Well, sometimes I mixed up words, because Spanish, English, also not big brain over here. So yeah, I wanted to say misogynist, and somehow I ended up saying masochist. So that's one correction right there. Yeah, it was when we were talking about How I Met Your Father, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And you were saying how you didn't like Ellen, that character specifically. All right, yeah. Besides that, I have another correction that I was aware about, and a friend of mine like brought it up to me, and I'm like, I know that. It's just I didn't feel like the need to over-explain it, right? So it was when I said Benedict Cumberbatch, but I said it pepinillo because cucumber, right? Well, actually, cucumber is not pepinillo. It's like pepino.
Right.
And pico is pepinillo.
Okay.
I like better saying Benedicto pepinillo than pepino.
Alright, I have one. You said that you had the SpongeBob movie game on Wii. It never came out on Wii. So you were wrong about that.
I had another game then.
Yeah. Unless you had it on GameCube, because GameCube games were playable on Wii.
No, I had another game then. I thought it was the movie, the game, but my bad.
Right.
Which is a game. But what are you bringing this up over here? That was outside conversation. That was not podcast conversation. You're like, confess. Alright, yeah. Hey guys, so this is us recording after what you're about to listen. You know, we normally record the podcast like a weekend prior to when it's released.
Yeah, we usually record the Saturday and then it will come up the following Wednesday.
Yeah, so it's like 5 days difference, kind of.
Yeah.
5 days, 4 days, depending on, But yeah, most days on Saturdays. Yeah, this time, however, because we saw that we were gonna have a couple of days busy, and besides that, we had like a whole thing to talk about.
Yeah.
We ended up recording for 4 hours, so we decided to just split it.
Yeah.
And this is the second part, basically.
Yeah, and this is the second part. If you haven't listened to the first part, you don't need to understand this.
Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, cool.
Before we get into the main, because like literally most of this podcast is just throwdown, where we talk about like our favorite like quotes from like TV shows and films and all that.
Yeah, favorite or most used quotes kind of deal.
Yeah,
just quotes in general that we like.
But yeah, before we get into that, we're gonna do like a mini scrolling by, even though nothing too interesting has happened.
I have 2 things.
I have 3 things, but one of them technically doesn't count because it's like from ages ago.
Okay. Cool. Let's do scrolling by, which is just us talking about news that we have just casually scrolled by, because that's what we do now on the phones. We don't get the newspapers here.
Because at the moment it's currently the shitty replacement for E3 because it was cancelled for doing Summer Game Fest instead. And Last of Us PS5 remake, even though everyone's known about it for like the past year, it was officially announced, given a trailer, a new name, and a release date of September 2nd. So that's pretty cool.
Alright, cool. No Way Home is gonna have a re-release on fucking September 2nd.
The same day. It's called the More Fun Stuff edition?
Yeah, it is called like that. Hold up, give me a moment. No, I think it's even more ridiculous than that.
I think it's Spider-Man No Way Home, the More Fun Stuff version or edition?
Yeah, the More Fun Stuff version.
Yeah, right. Great.
Like, what is this?
And I read that they're adding 5 scenes, and it would be hilarious if they all have like unfinished CGI.
I mean, yeah, most likely. And yeah, I'm definitely not going, by the way.
No.
Fuck that. No.
It's just weird, like such a big date. Like a big gap between the original.
Yeah, first of all, that's one thing. But obviously they were doing it so they can, like, box office be again in the top 3 or wherever. I don't know what they... I believe they're in the top 10.
Right. I read it was because Morbius underperformed. It's much really just because easy money in general. I don't think there's any bigger reason than that.
I mean, yeah, obviously. It's always money-wise. What I'm questioning now is I already bought the digital version of it. Is what you're gonna be seeing, like anyone who's gonna go to the theaters, is what they're gonna watch, is it included with my extras?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Like, if someone like gets the Blu-ray and just watches the deleted scenes, are they already on there? And if that is the case, what's the point?
No, but if it's not that, then I feel like I've been stolen. Like I don't know. I feel like you know what I mean?
Yeah, like they should have just put it on the Blu-ray instead of keeping it for re-release.
Yeah, I feel cheated.
Yeah,
that's what I was looking for. I feel cheated. But yeah, that's about it.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of related, but I don't know if it really counts as like news. But there was this YouTuber who uploaded a video called "Does Grand Theft Auto 5 Story Mode Hold Up?" And that was a pretty big day for me.
Really?
It's a slow news week.
I think that was you, man.
What?
I think that YouTuber was you. Right. Okay, cool. Then I'll just say mine. Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix are back at it again. Yeah, you don't care. I don't care. I don't know what the hell is going on. But I'll say I think I'm more interested in this one, that Matt Reeves, the Batman sequel.
Right.
And I think maybe you too. I know you're not a fan of either of them, but
I doubt I'm gonna see it.
Right.
Like the pretentious title, the fact that it didn't need a sequel to begin with. Like even Joaquin Phoenix was like, I could have sworn he said that he wouldn't do one. So they must have offered him a lot of money.
Okay, Joaquin Phoenix is a very interesting person in my opinion.
Right.
And he says yes only if he wants to. Like only if he's
if
interested.
It's like good,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll see it, maybe we'll not. I mean, most likely I'll see it. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I guess. It's more just like, I feel like it just ruins the first one having a sequel to it.
Yeah, because it has an open ending kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly.
So now you're gonna... But maybe there's a way around it, you know? Maybe there's like, oh, this is one of the options of like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you could always like flash between... Nah, that wouldn't work.
It's just fun to see your face like, you know what, yeah, no, never mind. You're used to process. But yeah, it's gonna happen. We're gonna stop it. It's is going through hard stuff, so like we should give them a win, you know?
Well, anyway, that was scrolling by. That was the news we had for these past 2 weeks. And now here's a little snippet from last episode, because I had a good transition from lousing around into throwdown, which I don't want to be wasted.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you really
exactly.
Did. So, I remember. Yeah, exactly. So we're just gonna use that.
Yeah. So
let's just recycle stuff.
Yeah, and then we'll come back in. I can't remember how long it was. Like 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
Yeah,
we'll listen along to it with you, but we'll just be really, really quiet, and then we'll come back and do an outro.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Kenan and Kel season 1. It was one of my favorite childhood shows when I was growing up, because that was when my childhood was, when I was growing up. It's surprisingly really good. Like, Kenan Thompson was always my favorite growing up, and obviously he's gone on to be in SNL for like 20 years.
Yeah.
But Kel Mitchell's physical comedy is so good. Like, he is so funny. The reason why I left this till last is because I think it's a good transition into the next segment, Throwdown, because even though I haven't seen it in 9 years, I just find myself saying random lines from this show because I just love it so much.
Right.
So do you want to go on to the next segment?
Yeah, alright. Yeah. And the segment is called Throwdown, because we just throw things down.
In a list.
It says.
Sometimes it's ranked, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever we feel lazy, we don't rank it. Whenever we have the time or care, we do rank them.
Yes.
But yeah, this is it. Right, so we're ranking or listing quotes, as in like our favorite quotes, or I said quotes.
I've just
never specify specific.
I've just got. I said this to you when like you suggested it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said this to you like, because I'm such a visual person, it's very rare that like a line of dialogue will really stick with me unless I watch it at home, because then I have subtitles. And so unless I see the subtitle, you get what I'm saying? Like, because I see it, I see the words, I'm more likely to remember it.
You're a visual person.
Yeah. And so
as well.
I felt like I was going to struggle.
But wait, hold up. But how do you have subtitles if you cannot read? Do they also audio describe the subtitles?
Yeah.
Isn't that like double audio?
So when I'm watching stuff, I wear headphones, right? But I have one ear off to have earphones in as well. So my left ear is the TV show, and the right ear is the subtitles being translated for me.
Translated?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you have a different language of subtitles. I get it.
Yeah, I watch everything in German.
Got it. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why?
Like, can you quote me something in German then? Wait, no. Do you think about something bad? Oh my god, you did. Let's move on then.
Yeah.
Right, so move on to the list, I guess. How many do you have?
I have 2.5 pages.
Of quotes?
Yeah, so I asked you if you said you have 2 categories?
Kind of, yes.
Right. I just have...
The second category is supposed to be a surprise.
Okay. I have
for
one of those as well. I have a surprise one. I just have like the name of the show or film or whatever, and then below it I just have the quotes from it, and like it's in no specific order. Well, I saved like one of my I saved like my favorite one till last, but other than that there's no order or correlation or anything really.
Okay, cool.
I guess I'll start with Keenan and
yeah, because you have way more than you. Than me.
Yeah. Okay. So Keenan and Kel. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. It's a recurring catchphrase in the show, but the most memorable one for me is in episode 2 of the first season, where, watching it now knowing the plot twist, sorry to spoil it to everyone who hasn't seen it, Keenan...
Including me.
Yes. Keenan eats a can of tuna, and there's a screw in it, and they sue the company, and at the very end when they're in the court, Kel breaks down and is like, I dropped the screw in the tuna, and that just is engraved into my brain for some reason, and watching it again was just amazing. Especially because rewatching it now, because obviously that plot twist blindsided me, like you did earlier with How I Met Your Father when I was younger, and so seeing Kel actually react to it, like he looks so guilty.
You mean mother?
Sorry?
You mean mother?
No, I mean father, because that's the show we just talked about.
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry.
But yeah, rewatching it now, seeing his face, he just looks so guilty throughout the whole episode. It's amazing. But yeah, those are my only 2 for Keenan and Kel, if you want to say one of yours. Oh, and also, should we do, because for some I have more than just one quote from the thing. So should we do it we do the, like all of the quotes from one TV show and then you go?
Or, okay. Right. Are you just doing TV shows?
No, I have films as well. I have a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I have a very diverse cast of...
Right, well, I don't have it categorized by I just have quotes, and then I know them so much that I haven't even written where they're from, all of them. A few of them I'm like, oh yeah, this person said it, or this actor said it, and then the name of the show or movie, but some of them I just have the quote, and I don't even have anything else next to it, because I already know, so I'm just going to say it to you.
Right, I'm just a very organized person.
Yeah. Right, cool. Good to know. Well, you know what? I'm going to do these quotes that I have no idea about, that I haven't even written them down. Now, here's the thing. For some reason, a few times, like around 2019, whenever I was watching something on my phone, like on Netflix or anything else, if I like a quote, because I also see things with subtitles, I screenshot it. And because Netflix and all of those have this software, so you cannot actually screen record anything, because they're illegally, doing anything. Whenever you screenshot it, they will also not allow you to do it. So whenever you screenshot it, the only thing that will be there will be the captions. So it's a black
Right.
screen and the captions. So I remember that, and I decided to just go through a few ones that I have. So I'm just gonna start with this one, which is actually a good one. I have no idea where it's from because, as I said, it's black screen. But hey, you know, it's a good line. I think it's a good line. Yeah.
Okay.
Hate becomes your reason for living when you've lost everything that you love.
Yeah. No.
That's a good line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's it. I don't know who the fuck said it,
yeah.
what show or movie it is, but that's a good line. So you might as well just say the other one, I guess. Which I don't know why I thought this was a good one. One cannot take away a mistake by wishing it so.
Say that
And
again.
it says take away mistake. Like, okay. One cannot take away mistake by wishing it so. It feels wrong because I feel like there should be a mistake or like the mistake.
Yeah.
Let's just say take away mistake.
Take away mistake. Oh no, they took away my steak.
Wait, also it's funny. I wanted to say this when I talk about Death on the Nile, the movie. Remember?
Yeah.
I thought it was funny because it sounds like death is on the Nile, like on the Nile of being dead.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's from my random pictures from 2019.
Right. All right. My second show, because this is the one that I have the most for, because it is the show that actually had dialogue that was like, oh damn, it's a very good show.
Oh, damn.
BoJack Horseman.
Okay, yeah.
The
cool.
one. I'm gonna start with a more funny one, and
Okay.
makes me laugh a lot, and I would just randomly say.
Okay.
Oh, and also I guess maybe spoilers for everything we mention, because you could pick up
Well,
context spoilers, I guess, but not
I
really.
don't think any of my quotes are spoiler. I mean, I will. One of a few quotes I will actually explain why I like them and
Right.
the context.
Okay.
But like only then I guess as spoilers. But if you want to have like a general spoiler alert, then yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I get it.
All right. So. Sorry, I can't say because it's
Okay.
so funny.
Okay.
But has the concept of women having choices gone too far? We've arranged this diverse panel of white men in bow ties to talk about abortion. It's just so funny.
BoJack Horseman is just a show. So good.
It's so
You
good.
should definitely watch it.
Oh, if you have not seen it,
It will give you depression, but it's worth it. It gave me no. I'm not saying that as a punchline. It actually like it was. There was a before and after for me.
right?
After seeing BoJack Horseman, I was aware about my depression, or like my level of sadness. Because not all of us have depression. I don't want to just
Right.
throw that line around. Well, not that line, that word around. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's really depressive show.
And the next one I got, and this one I love. Like literally, like I feel like even if you're not like the group of people I'm going to say after I say the quote, I think most people can relate to it, and it's just, I do find myself just randomly saying it. I talk to myself a lot, by the way. That's something I don't think I've ever said to you or on the pod.
I think you. No, I think you've mentioned.
Oh, okay. Well,
I do that as well.
yeah, I talk to myself a lot.
I feel like a lot of people do though.
I feel like
Isn't
it's,
thinking
it's-
like talking to yourself?
no, but I
when you
talk out
think.
loud as well to myself.
I do that too.
Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we're quirky.
yeah, we're quirky. We're not like the other
Quirky.
girls.
We're not like everyone else.
But okay, so nobody completes anybody. That's not a real thing. If you're lucky enough to find someone you can halfway tolerate, you sink your nails in and you don't let go. So what? I should just settle? Yes, exactly. Settle, because otherwise you're just going to get older and harder and more alone. And one day you're going to wake up and you're going to realize that everybody loves you, but nobody likes you. And that is the loneliest feeling in the world. And I love that quote because it's literally like, even though I personally relate to it as well, it's like essentially the entire philosophy of like cishet people, of just like the biggest stereotype of straight people is that they just hate their spouses. You know, like I tell my wife I'm stuck at work. Really, I'm at the pub with the boys. You know, like that whole stereotype. And I feel like it's
But is that a
essentially that.
stereotype of straight people only?
I feel like it is. I mean, I'm not saying hating your spouse is exclusive to straight people. but it seems like that's a very
Right, a
big
stereotype. You're saying the stereotype,
Yeah.
not the IRL. You're saying stereotype. I just feel like it's a stereotype in general. Like I don't see it a lot with girl on girl or guy on guy or whatever. But that might be out of lack of representation more than anything.
Right. Yeah. And it also. I just put it here. This isn't from BoJack Horseman, but I thought it was quite related in the sense that it's just forcing yourself into a relationship in order to not feel hopeless and alone. This isn't my last BoJack one. I just thought it fit in nicely. A quote from The Lobster, one of my all-time favorite films. I couldn't remember this exactly. I did Google this. If you encounter... Have you seen that, by the way?
I saw the first 5 minutes, and then, like many other films, something else happened that didn't let me continue watching. Things just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like a silent guy asking me for money on my window. Just, all right, fine. Let me just get it for you. And I'll just show them my gun and just disappear. Average American stuff.
So yeah, this is a quote from The Lobster. If you encounter any problems you cannot resolve yourselves, you will be assigned children. That usually helps. Like the whole idea that when people hit a crossroads in their relationships, they're like, maybe having children will help, and then they've just birthed children who they hate into this terrible, terrible world. Another BoJack one, another funny one. Maybe not to some people, especially. Okay. I might cut this out, especially because of what's going on right now with a bunch of scared police officers who didn't even do jack shit. Okay. Todd at one point just says, "I'm just saying, if people have the right pumped up kicks, maybe they can outrun the bullets," referencing the song Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. Another one, when you look at someone through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
Oh, I know. I remember that one. Yeah. I remember that one.
That's all of my BoJack ones now. So you can...
I saw this show twice, and I feel like I've said it to you already. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, sorry. I was just nodding. I said yes.
Oh, yeah. I can see you.
Yeah, but people who can't see me...
Right, I'm just going to go one by one then, because I feel like you have a lot more songs.
Okay.
You actually are saying where it's from, and then you say the quote. I'm going to do the reverse.
Oh, okay.
Just to be different.
I'll see if I can guess where it's from.
No, it's just...
Because you did say that you could make a game of it.
Yeah, I did. Alright, I did. Maybe you'd know this one.
Okay.
You should see the other dog.
Is that the full quote?
Yeah.
You should
see the other dog.
It's not like Secret Life of Pets, is it?
No, it's not.
Is it it's Underdog? The live action?
No, it's from a Trivia Trap movie. The one I had to watch.
Oh, Space Jam?
No.
Is it Meyerowitz Stories, New and Selected?
Yeah. The only reason I'm not saying the fucking title is because I don't feel like I can actually say that last name.
No, I think I'm saying it wrong as well.
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to it. Meyerowitz.
Yeah.
Meyerowitz. Yeah. So, from there. Dustin Hoffman says it.
Right.
Do you remember the movie at all?
Not at all.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more later when we get to Trivia Chat.
Next one is from the film Brief Encounter. Have you seen that?
Nope.
Right.
Maybe I have, and it's in a different title in Spanish or.
It's a 1945 film. It's one of those films where everyone's like, "This is the best film of all time." Usually, old films that people say are amazing are just the worst films ever. But this is I actually really like it. I had no thoughts at all, only an overwhelming desire to not feel anything ever again, not to be unhappy anymore.
No one follow us, or I kill myself and then her. Your face is like...
I feel like that could be any action movie ever.
No, yeah, but I kind of like... No, not only the line, because it's stupid. So I kill myself and then her. That's how it goes, right? But,
yeah,
I like the delivery a lot. Okay, so the movie, there's no way you can guess the movie. It's Night and Day, and it's delivered by Tom Cruise.
Oh, I don't even know what that film is.
Holding Cameron Diaz hostage.
Right. All right. Next film is from Booksmart.
Ooh.
Shotgun. Just kidding. I don't have one. It's a funny line.
Bro, I wish you could have just said the line. I think I could
Sorry.
have figured it out.
Okay,
Next time,
okay. I'm not gonna say. I'll say the movie after from now on then.
Alright, yeah, because I think it would be
Because there's
fun
some
if
of
we
these
just
I
tried
think
to
you
figure it out.
definitely will know.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so my 8th quote. Okay, but before I say it, actually, I'm really bad with impressions, but I'm still gonna try.
Yeah, go
It
for it.
doesn't have an accent whatsoever. I don't think I'm gonna try to. I'm just gonna read it. Alright. In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in. I never want to fit in. Have you ever seen me without this stupid hat on? That's weird.
I thought it was 10 things I hate about you, but the hat thing definitely isn't.
Okay. You're somewhat on the right path. Funny enough, you know what? I will give you a hint. It's actually from something that we have already talked about on this episode.
Okay, I don't know then.
Riverdale, the best show of our generation. I'm sorry, the second best show of our generation.
Oh, yeah.
You-
Morbius is
the disappointment in
best
your
show.
face when I said it. Like your fucking shoulder just like you look like a cartoon character disappointed on someone else. That's just nice physical comment from you.
Well, that's
Only
what happens
you
when
were
you
able to
grow up
see us,
watching
guys.
Mr. Bean. Right. Have you got another one?
So sad that this is just audio format, huh?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you
well.
can go on.
Alright. Let's see if you'll know where this is from. I think it's like the
Mhm.
most popular quote from the film, but I don't know. It's the one that
Right.
stuck with me the most.
Okay.
I could die right now. I'm just so happy. I've never felt that before. I'm just exactly where I want to be.
It does ring a bell. It does Wait. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yep. Kate Winslet is so good in that film. Like, people always say about Jim
All
Carrey.
of the actors are so well in that film.
Yeah.
All of them.
Even
single
Mark
one of them.
Ruffalo.
That's what I'm saying. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. A great film. Definitely on my top 20.
Yes, yeah, I
Maybe
really
even
do
top
like
10.
that film.
This is gonna be hard for you to guess where it's from. I'm Batman.
Is it also said in 89, not just Batman Begins?
Yeah, it is also saying the Michael Keaton, but he says it more suave. He's like, I'm Batman. Like, I don't know. The way yeah.
Right. Is that it?
No, it's actually from Deadpool 2. Brian Reynolds.
Oh, fuck off. Alright, the next two films are actually superhero films I've got. Alright, first one.
Okay, cool.
I've got two for this film. Oh, you sly dog. You got me monologuing.
I know, The Incredibles.
Yep. And then the next one, no capes. And then another one, Edna Mode.
Oh my god, dude, you just reminded me of a quote that I wanted to add in my list.
Yeah?
So I'm gonna say it now.
Okay, yeah, go on.
I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it from the top of my mind, so I'm kind of like misquoting maybe. So then everyone will be super. And when everyone is super, no one will
is. Yeah.
be. No one is?
I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah.
I think it says no one will be.
Yeah, most probably.
And I think that's powerful. I mean,
Oh yeah, no, it's a
powerful.
good
The fact
one.
that
Like, no one's perfect, and so don't try to be, you know? Like, just be
no,
who
I
you
didn't
are.
take that from that, but
Oh.
you could also take that from that. But what I took is that if everyone is one thing, or like if everyone is special, then no one will be anymore because
Yeah.
everyone is special.
Yeah.
So if everyone is good at this, then no one will stand up from there.
Mm.
Like, you could say in any different way, but like the way he said it is because he will. His plan is to fucking sell his tech,
Yeah.
but not like the best tech. He will keep it for himself. But like everyone will be able to be super.
Yeah.
Therefore, you take what's super about them.
Yeah. I quoted that in my Pixar versus Ghibli video. Surprised I didn't remember it for writing this, but oh well. Another film. You'll know where this is from.
Okay.
I'm with you to the end of the line, pal. Unless, of course, the opportunity arises that I can go back in time and completely ditch you.
Yeah, I know where it is from. Yeah, it's either Captain America, the first one, the first Avenger, or Endgame, whichever of those two, because they're.
No,
Wait, no, they don't
Winter
say
Soldier.
in Endgame. Hold up.
I was
In
quoting
Winter
Winter
Soldier.
Soldier, yeah.
Yeah, but
because
the
I-
first time they say it's on the first
Yeah.
one.
But
Yeah.
it's Winter Soldier is the far superior film.
I quite have a nostalgia for the first Avenger.
Right.
I go to my line. It's a long one as well, so
Right.
have patience with me. Surprise. That's it.
You've lied to me.
I'm sorry.
That could be like I could quote yes and then
no, but
try
it
to make you
actually,
guess the film.
no, but actually is. I don't think you've seen the movie. I feel like you haven't, but it's actually meaningful in the movie. Like it's a quote of line that it's a callback. Elizabeth Moss is in the movie.
Oh, Invisible Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, good film.
you've seen it.
Yeah, saw it twice. Fucking loved that.
That movie is just well done. Lee Whannell is gonna have a good career as a director.
I'd say he already does.
And I just
yeah.
remember another quote I wanted to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually by the director, but he actually was acting in this movie.
Saw.
I don't think you will know the movies. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, Saw.
Right.
So, that's the most fun I had without lubricant.
Right. Oh, that you just reminded me of one. Okay, I'll just say it now because otherwise I will forget. Fuck, I can't remember the one it's from, but one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets, Freddy Krueger turns into a TV and says, "Welcome to prime time, bitch," and then slams this random woman's face into the TV.
I didn't know that quote.
I can't remember which one it's from though.
That must be the third one.
Oh, it's Dream Warriors, the third one.
Aha!
Okay.
I said third one. I was right.
3. Like, I could have had a lot more, but I couldn't remember them word for word, so I didn't bother.
You know, you could have Google it, you know? It's not against the rules. This is Throwdown, not Trivia Trap.
Do you think I would want to put work into anything I do in my life?
Good line. I might quote you on that.
Alright, so I got 3 quotes from 3 Edgar Wright films. You're obviously going to know them. First one, Gary fucking King. World's End.
Yeah, from Hot Fuzz, obviously. I'm kidding. The World's End, I think it might be my favorite out of the Cornetto trilogy.
It's so underrated. It's so good.
I know,
like,
right?
People, like, Americans always say Hot Fuzz is their favorite. I think it's the worst.
Yeah, okay, so Hot Fuzz, oh my god, we agree on that, I guess. That's the one I like the least. I'm like, what?
Yeah. You've Got Red on You.
That's from zombie movie.
Yep. Zombie movie.
That's how it's titled in
then,
Spain. Zombie movie.
Actually,
no, wait, sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was making a joke, but it's actually true. In Spain, Shaun of the Dead is called Zombie Party.
Really?
I'm not kidding. I'm serious.
That's interesting.
I'm not saying it's called Zombie Fiesta. It's actually called Zombie Party.
Huh.
So they were like, how should we translate this movie, Shaun of the Dead? Let's translate it to another English title. Hired. Give him double commission, you motherfucker. Smartest man alive.
Right. And now this last one. It's more memorable, not because of the quote itself, but more of the way the shot is framed, more than anything.
Okay.
Is Scott here? You know what? He just left. It's so funny.
Yeah. So I'll go now. Right. Donkey.
Just that one.
I guess. Just yeah.
Shrek.
Which one?
1.
2.
2. I have not seen
2.
those in over a decade.
No. Okay. It might seem like a joke, like my fucking list. I'm just the last 2 fucking quotes I had were like one word, but no. The context of this quote specifically is Shrek 2. He's having dinner for the first time with Fiona's parents.
Right.
And they have this fight, like kind of like Meet the Parents style of dinner, you know?
Right,
scene?
yeah.
A movie that we saw together. The context is there's a fight, family fight, and everyone is like, you know, saying the name of like to call attention to it, like Fiona, Harold, Shrek, you know, like, yeah. And then Donkey's the only one who's not said, so he's like Donkey himself, right. And it's just hilarious comedy timing, and I do that too sometimes when I'm ever in a situation where like that happens, like there's a family discussion or something, and they say each other's names. I guess nobody says my name. I'm like Donkey, and they're like, what? Like nothing. Just let me be myself. But yeah.
Right. I have a lot more for this, but you haven't seen it. From the very first episode, Words Are Nothing, Complicated Airflow, and then the one that I think is most people's like favorite. It's the one that hit me the most, at least. I wonder if the sad I'd be without you would be less than the sad I get from being with you. And then another one, this is like the most like popular funny one. Can't make a tomelet without breaking a few Gregs. That would be really funny if you've seen the show. Yeah, I
break a what?
Can't make a tomelet without breaking a few Gregs, because there's a character named Tom and a character named Greg. So Tomlet,
Okay,
Gregs. Yeah.
I get it. Omelette, eggs, tomelet, Greg. Yeah, nice. I just remember one from Rick and Morty that I want to say really bad, but I forgot.
I'm Pickle
Another
Rick.
one I like misquoted. Huh?
I'm Pickle,
Pickle
Rick.
Rick. Yeah, maybe. You know, but you just fucking stole it from me, so fuck you.
For some reason, I remember the human music. I remember that quote for some reason. Now you're listening to human music. Huh, human music. I like it.
Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. We're all going to die. Come watch TV.
Okay, I got 2 from Always Sunny. I don't know if you've gotten up to this episode because this is from season 3. Oh shit.
Maybe I have. And
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay,
No, sorry.
okay.
Go on.
Oh shit. You see that door marked pirate? You think a pirate lives in there? Have you got up to that episode yet?
I think I have.
Right. I see a door
Back
marked
in the
private. Do you mean that? And then the next one, I feel like even if you haven't seen the show, you might have heard this before.
Okay.
From a great episode called The Dennis System. Season 5. Can't remember which number. Whoops. I dropped my monster condom for my magnum dong. Said by Danny DeVito.
My next one is also from a sitcom.
Okay.
A sitcom that I know for a fact you've seen. Some of you know which one it is from. How about I Pound You Like a Boy? That didn't come out right.
Is it How I Met Your Mother?
No. Community.
Oh, okay. Right.
Troy.
Yeah.
Because he sneezes like a girl in an episode. So, Joel McHale, himself, not the character, says to Troy, you sneeze like a girl. And he's like, how about I pound you like a boy? That didn't come out right. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one of the lines I like quite like.
It's a good show.
There's a few memorable lines in there.
Here I've got one from Last of Us Part 2, the video game.
Oh wow, video game.
I don't know if it should count because technically it is a lyric from a song that already existed, but it's literally like the narrative is centered around it and it is said quite a few times throughout.
Okay.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. And if you've played the game, you'd be like, damn, that's crazy. But you haven't played the game.
So my next one, and I need to see it, because I don't remember. There's no way I can remember this one. Wow.
Any Owen Wilson film.
Yes, exactly. No, it's not from a movie or a show. It's just Owen Wilson.
Right, okay.
I call him like a motherfucker. I just say, wow.
Oh, that just reminded me of one.
to...
I Am Speed. From the first Cars film.
No, yeah. That's
Ka-chow!
That's his own motivation speech to himself.
I could have just bunched the 3 films together, but I just chose the most iconic one. Pizza Time. Spider-Man 2.
That cannot be the most iconic one.
Surely.
That cannot be the most iconic one.
What's the most iconic one then? From the entirety of the Raimi trilogy.
Gonna Cry? I feel like most people say Gonna Cry.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Like, I feel like we just said the main ones from each installment. Oh boy, yes, from the first one. Pizza Time is from the second one.
I thought Oh Boy Yeah
and
was from the second one.
Wait, actually?
Because it's when he and MJ are talking in the garden.
Yeah.
In the backyard.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Then can you think of one from the first one? Like,
I don't like the first one. Like, I genuinely don't think it's good. But I love 2
slow.
and 3. Yeah. I remember Willem Dafoe just, like, right as he sees his glider coming to impale him, he just goes, oh. Like, right, and then he just goes, oh! That's quite funny.
Spoiler? Bro, like, what are you doing?
Everyone's seen. If you haven't seen Spider-Man, you don't care. Yeah, you can go. Unless you want a list of more Raimi ones. Just think back to all the times we've played Smash Bros.
Yeah, you fucking... Every time... Okay, if you keep this on the episode. Basically, Casey, whenever we play Smash Bros, he does the arena, and he has the title of the arena. Fucking Raimi quote. It's every single time. There was once where he was like, I'm too tired. No, I'm not gonna do this today. But every single other time, yeah, they did. They fucking did. Alright, great. I'm gonna go with my next one. It's a pretty simple one, honestly. Family.
Any of the Fast and Furious films.
Exactly.
Yeah, you hated F9, I saw.
I really did. I just couldn't take it no more. And I'm afraid of the new one.
Right.
I'm afraid of the new one because there's quite a few news on them that I haven't put in scrolling by because I know if I say them, you're gonna be like, I don't care, so we're not gonna talk about it. But the cast is crazy. Brie Larson, Jason Momoa.
That pisses me off. Brie Larson being in that.
Yeah.
Like
Jason Momoa.
Yeah. Sorry, I was.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's gonna. It pisses you off because you really like her. I know.
Yeah, and like just from watching her grow, like watching interviews from her from like 2013, she would never be in a Fast and Furious film alongside Vin Diesel, who has a history of misogyny. Like, she would never.
Does he really?
Yeah, like, do you not remember? I mean, this is the biggest case of it, but like that interview that went viral a couple years back, where he just, I think it was like with a Brazilian interviewer, he just kept going like, "Oh, isn't she so beautiful?"
Eu sou o Groot.
Eu sou o Groot.
Eu sou o Groot.
I love her. Man, she's so fucking sexy. It's not. I can't do this interview. Look at her.
Eu sou o Groot.
Does anyone say this? Guys, what's wrong? Am I the only one that's saying it? Look at her.
But did he really do it in a bad taste? Like he looked like he was objectifying her?
Yeah, she said it made her feel really uncomfortable. And he just seems like a weird guy in general. Like, if you watch any interview with him, it seems like he's just stoned.
No. Yeah, no. Actually, I haven't seen many interviews with him. But what I have seen is his fucking Instagram feed, and his Instagram feed has weird videos of him like just recording himself with the cast, and they're so awkward around him. They're so fucking awkward. It's hilarious. There's
I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live.
I'm giving you big hugs in a second. I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live. I'll give big hugs in a second. I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live. I am doing a live. I'm doing a live. And the reason why I'm doing a live.
There's this is a specific one with the director who's not even directing the movie anymore.
Oh, yes. James and Mason talked about this. It was amazing.
He's so fucking awkward. He's like, "Hey, Justin, how you doing? What do you think about this? What do you have to say about the movie?" And he says like, the beginning of an epic ending, bro. And he's like, "Ooh," he just went, "Ooh."
Yeah, they kept soundbiting
and
that
legit
throughout the entire episode.
3 fucking days later, he's not directing the movie no more. It's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Well, I didn't know he was. I thought he was quite good, but I guess if you pissed off The Rock, you must be really bad. You know, they have a feud.
Oh yeah, his ego is insane. Like, both of them, they have like the contract where like they can't lose in a fight on screen. It's ridiculous.
And they cannot have more minutes than the other one or some bullshit like that.
It's just so pathetic. I don't think you've seen this. So I'm just going to say it. I think you should leave with Tim Robinson. Great, just very funny sketch show on Netflix. I don't want to be... It's funny if you know the context.
Okay.
If you know the context, it's funny. If you don't, it's just sad. I don't want to be around anymore. Like, you don't want to live anymore? I don't know. You're saying you don't want to live because you're wearing that suit? Yep. Like, it's if you've seen the show, it's amazing. Like, the performance especially.
All right.
Yep, you can do one.
All right, this might surprise you. I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Fuck, I know this as well. I know this. I know it's like a fairly recent film, right?
No, it's not.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck,
if you think 20 years ago is fairly recent, then yeah, I guess.
Oh, I must have just seen it fairly recently then. What film is it? What film is it?
It's the Star Wars prequels. Star Wars prequels?
I must be thinking of a different film then.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It's a fucking meme now. I have not seen the movies. I don't care about the movies.
Yeah, I haven't seen them You might know what this is from, because it's
Yeah?
like the only like actual line I remember, like word by word
Okay.
at least. You know what kind of plan never fails? No plan.
I don't know.
Parasite, said by the dad, the poor one. That is.
Oh, right. Okay. I only seen that movie once. What would you think I remember that?
Because it's the line that stuck with me the most. I don't know if it stuck with anyone else.
The line that stuck with me the most, and I'm pretty sure I'm misquoting. What a metaphor.
Oh yeah, no. He picks up the rock and he's like, wow, yeah.
What a metaphor. That's the only thing that has stuck with me. And my last one, and the top of the list is Spectre Patronum, because I'm such a Harry Potter head, pothead.
Right.
Okay, I've been joking all on this whole list. If you don't know me personally, but you do, Casey, you know that I don't like Harry Potter whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that would like, yeah, no, I was shitting around, joking around, lousing around,
Horsing around.
Hey, I was gonna say that next. No, I actually do have. That's why I said I have two categories.
Oh, okay.
Like the joke one. This is just
And
I was
then
just
serious
pissing off
ones.
about
Okay.
my serious one. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna go on my serious ones as you go.
You might get this. I have two for this. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
I know.
Yeah.
Andy Bernard, Ed Helms, The Office.
Yeah. And then another one.
I
Parkour.
had that one as well. Parkour. Yeah. Oh fuck! In Doctor Strange 2, I actually said that out loud the second time I saw it, because there was one time that Benedicto Pepinillo says that's parkour.
Oh right. Yeah.
And I'm like, parkour! It's just the second time I saw it, I'm like, it was obvious, and I had to shout it, and I'm like, oh shit. This has become a meme now, but it had some weight before. I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about as soon as I say it. Alright, so it goes like this. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Yeah. Is that originally from Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Phew.
And I misquoted. It's super. I misquoted. It's you see yourself become the villain. I said a villain.
Now my next category, before I get to the one that I saved till last because I really like it. I couldn't think of any quotes, so I was just gonna jokingly list all of my favorite vines, because I just randomly say my favorite vines out loud, which is the reason why I hate TikTok. Because there was Byte, which was Vine too, but then TikTok came out and completely destroyed it, and so that's why I hate TikTok. Byte, BYTE, is literally just Vine.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, exactly, because TikTok fucked it over, and I would hate TikTok forever because of that. So yeah, here's just a bunch of my favorite vines. Classic. Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. This bitch empty. Yeet. Classic. Oh my god, they were roommates. You can't sit with us. Actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids. And that Viner actually makes music now, and they have a really good album called Tourist Season. Oh, this is a good one. Get to Del Taco. They got a new thing called Frisha Vakadu. That's a classic one. What the fuck is up, Kyle? Just repeats that like 3 or 4 times. Now, this is one. I have 2 from my favorite Viner of all time, Chloe Lamau.
What an OG name.
Yeah, I think they also make music now as well under the name Chloe Francis. This is a good one. If you're thinking of killing yourself, don't. God wants to do it in his own special way.
Yeah, I think I've heard that one.
And then another one from them. Today I will be playing Mozart's Ninth Symphony in G minor. Oh my god! Because like, the keyboards have like the sound effect fucking setting. Yeah. And then another one from a great Viner, Not Even Emily, who also like Drew Gooden, who did the Road Work Ahead Vine, makes YouTube videos now. They're quite good. Not to be racist or anything, but I love goat cheese. That's not even racist. Well, I said I wasn't being racist. That's a good one. Oh, and this was literally my favorite Vine. Like when I was like 10 or 11, this was the funniest shit to me. Pretty much it's like this really, really chubby kid, just shirtless. And the guy just shouts at him, you drank all the fucking milk. Give me back my milk. And then he uses a vacuum cleaner on his nipples to try and get the milk back. When I was like 10 or 11 or what the fuck, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And then another classic one, he needs some milk. I said, whoever threw that, your mum's a hoe. Fuck it up, Kenneth. Fuck it up, Kenneth. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Screams, you almost made me drop my croissant. That's a classic one. Oh, you might know this because of Spider-Man. It is Wednesday, my dudes. And then he just screams in the mirror. Is this the murder weapon? Get off my dick. Oh, here I just put every single Vine in the summer of 2015 with that one song that goes, run. Duh, no, 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 no. Oh, this is a good one.
Holy crap, how many more do you have?
You don't understand how much I love Vine and how sad I was when it shut down.
Can we hold pause then?
Yeah.
And I say yes, here's
one. Wait,
right,
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 6 more.
Yeah, let's hold pause.
Okay.
Because I think you've done 9 in a row. Alright, another serious one. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
I've seen this. What is it from?
Michael Scott as well. Well, yeah.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Well. How the turntables.
How the turntables.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many good ones from Michael Scott. Just mispronouncing things.
Okay, there's this one. The quote is not what's funny. It's just how it's delivered.
Right.
I remember when you were trying to watch New Girl, I actually also agree with you as in like it's not the best show. Because you gave it 3 episodes.
I gave it 3 and
that's
then
your rule
stopped.
Right? Yeah. Maybe the reason you didn't like it as much is because the 3 episodes or the first whole season, the first season as a whole. There you go. It focused so much on Zoe Deschanel, and she's by far, without insulting anyone who actually likes her, I also like her, but she's by far the least interesting character in her own show.
Right.
Yeah, so the quote I'm going to say right now is from the guys, the dudes, because I'm a misogynistic piece of shit, obviously. We have already established that. I got you a cookie, you give me a cookie, I got you a cookie. Like, he's like, you got me a cookie, I got you a cookie. Got me a cookie, got you a cookie. It's just like, the context is basically that, like, this dude, Schmidt is the character's name, Schmidt. He gives Jake Johnson's character a cookie out of nowhere. He's like, what is this for? And he just said, well, it was, at the cafe shop, and I saw it, and I thought of you.
That's right.
You just thought of me out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I think of you sometimes. You think of me sometimes. What the fuck is wrong with you? And it's just a whole thing. Right. And then he does it back in order to establish the friendship again, because it's a thing. It's a sitcom. You have to make a thing out of anything. Yeah. But it's because Jake Johnson takes him granted. He takes him for granted a little bit. Jake Johnson's character takes Schmidt granted. Max Greenfield is the name of the actor. Takes him granted sometimes because Max Greenfield, Schmidt, really loves Jake Johnson's character. It's like a friendship. It's a really strong friendship. Yeah. But one shows it more than the other one. Jake Johnson is so reserved. Yeah, right. Role of the character. So yeah, so like his way of establishing things is get him a cookie as well. He's like, give me a cookie, you a cookie. Yeah. It's quite funny. There's quite some. I quote that show more than I want to. The other day I just said in the ghetto, and I know it's from an Elvis song, but I'm quoting actually Jess, aka Zoe Deschanel, impersonating Elvis in a funeral, because that's a thing that happens in sitcoms. It's just, and also I quote her doing "What's in the Box," but they're quoting,
and that's from Seven.
Yeah. But yeah, there's quite a few lines that I quite like. I also quote what's his name? I'm fucking blanking out on the name of the character and the actor. More. Something more. Lamore.
Lamorne Morris?
Lamore. There you go, Lamorne Morris.
Right.
Just him saying rude. There's a gif of him saying rude, but he says rude.
Yeah.
Like that. And sometimes I just use it IRL.
Oh, yeah. That, like you, I haven't seen the prequels, but there's this one line where I think the Emperor just goes, "Do it!" And I find that really funny for some reason. I just find myself saying it.
Now continue with the Vine codes.
I mean, 4 female Ghostbusters? The feminists are taking over. I'm an adult virgin. Like to the tune of the song. You know, I hate to do this, but I specifically asked for no mustard, and you just brought me a bottle of mustard on a plate. I smell like beef. That's a good one of just like a very young child just repeatedly saying that. Another one from a Viner turned YouTuber, Danny Gonzalez, who makes some pretty funny videos. It's like, "Hey mailman, what you got for me today? Just this letter," and he just holds up like a giant A and hands it to him, and then he reads the letter and it just says, "Jonathan, I don't love you anymore," and he just turns really serious. Oh, this one's good. "Okay, class, let's take roll. Shithead? It's Shatheed." I find myself saying that a lot. And then this last one isn't a Vine. It's like a very classic YouTube viral video, but it got a second life on Vine. It's an incredibly funny video. I'll be surprised if you haven't seen it before. It's this Australian interview.
Now, yesterday morning, I came out into the front yard and the dogs were across the road. And as soon as they saw me, they came bounding over. And I just made it into the front door in time.
And they came bounding over. Like, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, this old, very mild-mannered man is just talking about how a bunch of dogs, invaded their back garden. And then he just turns into that. And it's so funny. Those are all the Vines. And I wanted to get those out the way because my favourite one from a film that came out recently, so it's specific.
So that's your last one? The one that you're going to say right now?
Yeah.
And that's the last one you have?
Mm-hmm.
I have quite a few ones. Would you like to have the last line? Somebody's gonna go on my list and then you say the last one.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
Actually, even though I just fucking said you should not watch this show, I quite like this line because I feel identified with it. You know.
Right. Yeah.
I don't have many skills, but the ones I do have are all useless.
Riverdale.
No. How I Met Your
Mother. Sorry. Father.
Father. You stole mine. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you're.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. This one is quite a cliche, but I still like it because it's one of my favorite movies ever.
Mm-hmm.
We accept the love we think we deserve. We accept the love we think we deserve. Said by Paul Rudd and Logan Lerman. I'm telling you, 2 actors.
They've been in a film together?
Emma Watson.
Oh, wait. Paul Rudd's in Perks of Being a Wallflower?
He's a fucking teacher, bro.
I haven't seen it. I didn't know.
You haven't seen The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Nope.
Why?
I just shrugged, for anyone who can't see. I don't know.
Yeah, there was just silence.
It's one of those films that everyone talks about, and it's just one of those ones where
I think you might like it.
Eventually I'll see it.
No, I think you might like it.
Okay.
I was just looking for someone who could feel what I feel.
Everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah. Actually, this might be not my favorite quote ever, but it's from a movie that makes me tear up every single time I see the ending or whenever this scene happens. You won't. It's a leap of faith. That's all it is.
Spider-Verse.
No, but it fucking makes me tear up because the scene where
it's a really good fucking scene.
No, but he really wants him to be able to prove him, Jake Johnson's character.
Yeah.
Old Spider-Man wants for Miles Morales to prove him he can actually do it, but he can't. Therefore, he's like, "I'm sorry, kid. I want you there. But you're not there yet." And then he asks, "How do I know when I'm Spider-Man?" He's like, "You don't. It's a leap of faith. That's all it is." And then they fucking do a callback as well, and I like it because, one needs to stay behind, right? So all of them volunteer themselves, but they all leave minus Miles Morales, who is from that universe, and Jake Johnson's Spider-Man, Peter B. Parker, for anyone who doesn't know who the fuck Jake Johnson is. And he's like, alright, I'll do it. So he goes, he jumps, and then Miles Morales comes and he does what he did to him in that scene in the bedroom, like the roundabout kick.
Yeah.
And he's like, you gotta go home, man. And he asks, and I'm getting emotional right now, what if I mess it up again? And he's like, you won't. And then he says, right, a leap of faith. I guess that fear that Peter B. Parker has is so relatable for me.
Yeah.
Of like messing up again, you know. Yes, Miles Morales learning from him. It's just that movie's amazing. It's definitely one of my top favorite movies ever.
I've been meaning to rewatch it for literally like the past year, but I'm just so scared to.
Right, now you can go. You can finish this on a high note.
You much would be able to guess what this is from. It's Morbin time.
You fuck! I said you could leave this in a fucking high note. You had to.
No, okay.
I
actually do. I actually do have a real one.
That's fair.
It's the line that always fucking gets me. That always just fucking. I mean, the whole monologue I said in my most recent review just makes me cry like a baby. But this line, for some reason, just really sticks with me. In another life, I would have really liked just doing laundry and taxes with you. From Everything Everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I do have another one. The first time I saw the movie, it did make me laugh because there's an SNL sketch with the same line, and it reminded me of that. But every other time I've seen it, it's been like quite an emotional line, where it's like right at the end. Spoilers, I guess. I'll just cut out where I say it's right at the end, where Evelyn just goes, I am your mother, and it's like really drawn out. Like, stop calling me Evelyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember that line being drawn out.
But no, it is. It's like, I am.
All right.
And yeah, those are all my quotes.
Yeah, quite nice. Quite nice. I liked it.
Cool. Next segment then.
Yeah, I'm just staring at you. And
I was waiting for you to say.
All right, next segment. Trivia Trap. This is where we use our knowledge of trivia, our own knowledge, in order to make the other one, the loser, watch a movie or a show or anything that they might not like. And yeah, so it has dire consequences. This time though, I mean, I get it that you don't like this movie. This is your least Noah Baumbach, like least favorite Noah Baumbach movie, but it's still a good one compared to like, you know, actually shit you can make.
Oh yeah, no,
I
gave it like 3 stars when I saw it. Like I didn't give it a bad rating.
Right, but compared to like me making you watch How I Met Your Father, that's actually shit. You know, I feel really thankful for you making me watch this movie, because I actually quite liked it. A lot more than I was expecting. And I don't know why I'm talking like this. I saw like 1/3 of the movie at 1.25% speed to be able to yeah, but like not the first third, just like a few scenes. Alright, so I brought some notes. First row that I had written down, it was Vagina Man.
Right?
Yeah, you've seen this a long time ago, so you might not know. Alright, so, and what I found interesting is how poignant they are about pointing out that they are half-brothers, to make sure that people know that they're not close, not only that, but that it's justifiable for them not to be close, I guess. Well, you know for a fact I have a sister, right? But beyond her, I have two other... brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They're all half. Like, I don't have anyone from the same 2 parents. But I don't call my sister half-sister.
No.
Or ever, like, not to her face or, like, to anyone else. I'm like, oh, my half-sister.
Yeah, same.
I never correct them if they say my sister, right? But I found the movie quite, well, not quite, like a bit moving, interesting, some dialogues, some scenarios. I don't know hospital fucking language, but they say
Yeah.
hospital lingo, you know? Yeah, which is funny because they have memorized it because they take turns, so they say all the fucking information to the nurse out of nowhere. We're like, oh, how? Okay, so he's this, and they're like, oh no, wait, I think it was this, and then Mr. says, well, it doesn't matter because we don't even know what it means.
Yeah.
I don't know, just there's many scenes that have stuck with me. I don't know how long it will stick with me, but also, and you might cut this my whole conversation that I'm having right now with you, but that's fine. I just really wanted to speak about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it feels nice to see Adam Sandler acting.
Yeah, right.
You know, and it feels so fucking good to see Ben Stiller again, because I'm pretty sure I told you this, like more than once in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I saw Ben Stiller. I kind of miss him. I wish he would come back, and he's back, but he's directing Severance instead of acting.
Have you got the standard 3 questions and then a 4th win it all, or have you done a different thing?
I have 5 written down.
Okay.
Just not to have one as like a safe one or whatever. But yeah, the topic of this trivia section, this trivia's episode section, is MCU related. I'm gonna tell you MCU quotes, and you have to tell me the movie they're from. Just a movie. Doesn't have to be in the character.
Okay, so
that's all.
it's not like a TV show that I haven't seen or anything.
I believe I have not put any shows.
Okay.
I'll let you know though.
Yeah, and it won't be from Eternals or Multiverse of Madness, right?
I have not seen Multiverse of Madness enough times or Eternals for me to actually remember a quote.
Okay.
You a kill, walk it off.
Oh, wait, do I have to say the film it's from? Is that...
Yeah.
Oh, Age of Ultron.
That's it. Good. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Here, have a slice. You know what? Get another one.
I don't know that one.
You give up? You don't even try any movie?
No.
Iron Man, the first one. Jeff Bridges. It was...
Oh, yeah.
Iron Man.
Right. Yeah. I
You
remember
know
now.
what I'm talking about now then. Okay. He's a friend from work.
Thor Ragnarok.
Alright. And last but not least, because you definitely won. This will be a cool way to die.
It's not like Ant-Man and the Wasp, is it?
It's not.
Oh, okay. Okay, bear in mind I did fall asleep watching Shang-Chi, so if it's
Yeah,
that...
I know. Well, I didn't want to say it's not Shang-Chi either, but it's not Shang-Chi either.
I don't know, Black Widow, I guess?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It is. Have you seen Black Widow? You've
Yeah.
seen it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, alright. Alright. You won. Again. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what to punish you with. I should have thought about one before.
No, it's fine. I mean, you don't expect to win.
I'm just gonna say Morbius, even though we planned to watch that anyway, because it's still.
Alright.
I'm gonna assume it's still a punishment, even though I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but you're doing it as well. So, like, are you punishing the two of us?
Maybe I want to watch it.
Do you really? Oh my god. So that was a long episode, and this is gonna count as the second one actually. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is the first time we have ever done an episode like this.
Yeah.
Actually seen each other, and you can tell because there's many moments. I mean, if you leave it on the, oh fucking shit,
Dude, you really.
God, it hurts. Like,
I know you said you. When did you say you're gonna go to hospital?
on Monday.
Monday, right? Wow, that was amazing. That was a great journey listening back to that again.
Wow,
I loved the bit
so many funny
where
comments.
we just bullied Vin Diesel for a bit. I like that. Do you even remember doing that?
Yeah, I do. Did you keep it?
Because I left it in.
But yeah, all right. So yeah. That was quotes.
Yeah.
We will eventually do more.
I forgot to say in the intro. I apologize for my weird shit impressions and like random accent changing when saying the quotes. I swear to God, it's subconscious. Listening back to it really just made me cringe. I'm so sorry.
Did I also do it?
I don't think so. You did it for one of them, but I can't remember what quote it was now.
I think I said family like Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
Family.
most probably.
It was fun. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing it again.
Yeah, I think it was a good one.
We have social media that apparently it wasn't obvious enough on the last episode. But we do. We have an official one for the podcast. It's same name, obviously, so just look it up, Peliculazy. For me, I have Peli Pizza on Letterboxd, and Casey has...
The same. I have the same. We share a Letterboxd account.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Letterboxd, Backlogged, which is Letterboxd for video games, and then YouTube, all the same, -KC, all one word.
Yeah, and it's a word. It's not like a dash, and then Casey. It's actually the word dash.
Yeah, like from
And
The
Casey.
Incredibles, the character, the fast one.
And like from Dash and Lily, the Netflix limited series
Oh yeah,
on Christmas.
I heard about that.
I quite like that show, actually.
Right, I didn't see it.
Yeah. It was obvious by the way you said. I heard about that. You need to say. I didn't see it. Like, oh, all right, but yeah.
Alright, yeah,
By
that
the
was
way,
the
we
episode.
we are dumbasses. We're only doing an intro and an outro and a small scrolling by. We forgot to even like present ourselves. We haven't said yo or Casey whatsoever.
Alright, okay, how about this?
We cannot do anything. What?
What up, Peliculazy is? That's the name for the listeners. What up, guys? This is totally not from the future. This is from the time we recorded. This is an intro. Hello. These are our names.
These are wow, yeah, like are you fucking an AI? No, not fucking an AI, but are you a fucking AI? There you go. Sorry, I just misplaced enough one single word. Changes a lot of a sentence. But yeah, I'm Joe, or you can call me Depressed.
Okay. And I'm Casey, and this is Peliculazy.
No, man, no. You had to say woke. It was a callback to when you were saying it's a depressed and woke
Oh, right.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
Well,
You breathed
I
it.
was talking
You
about a
breathed
different
the shit out of
podcast when I said that, but okay.
I know, but I was telling you, I think that should be our tagline.
Yeah, I remember.
If you're depressed and woke, follow us.
Alright. Well, that should do, right?
Yeah, that should do it. Alright, bye guys. See you next week.
2 weeks. What is that one going to be on? I mean, well, Barry, if that's long enough, I guess.
Right, so the main topic will be Barry, and I guess we could do a throwdown on like Bill Hader's content.
I guess watch Barry if you want to not miss out.
Yeah, Barry. It's on HBO or HBO Max, or illegally on any website that you know of. It's quite well done. It's good comedy and action. Like how would you sell it to someone?
I don't know, because I feel like it blends the comedy and drama so well. But yeah, it's a comedy drama about a depressed hitman who wants to be more than that, I'd say. And it's surprisingly interesting for what it is. Like, it kind of looks into how vain Hollywood is. And yeah, I don't know, watch it if you haven't. Should we start doing this? Should we start saying what next episode's going to be? Or do people like the element of surprise?
I think people like the element of surprise. Yet, if we do something like this, where we actually talk
Where it's
about
like
a whole
spoiler.
show,
Yeah.
no, if we talk about a whole show, then maybe we should be like, all right. I mean, if you do want to listen to the next episode, then it should be on your mind to check it out at least.
Yeah. Okay.
So they have the time.
Yeah.
I think it's better if we do tell them. In certain occasions, not always.
Yeah.
Also, we don't always know what's the next thing gonna be about
exactly.
anyway. So.
Alright.
But
Cool.
yeah. All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Or actually no, never mind. There's a way we could do it. No, yeah. Actually, let me do it right now.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me do it right now. Charger. What did I leave the charger?
Oh my god, I see a little Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's a Spider-Man there. You will not see me for a moment. Hold on.
What are you, I'm looking at you right now. I see no
You're
difference.
Right. Am I frozen or what?
No, I was just saying that your profile picture, the cartoon you, looks exactly like you.
It does look exactly like me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very, very realistic.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah.
That is nice.
Does the friend that made that for you listen to this?
Oh yeah, she does.
Oh, cool. If I keep
Yeah,
this
you can say
in,
hi.
you did a good job. Oh my god.
A big bottle just appeared.